So I just got my fuel pump in just then. Just went to the mailbox and got it. It's a Walbro 255. Hopefully that does what I need it to do and doesn't give me any problems. I actually had also ordered a tripod, but it got here and the box just totally damaged and there was no tripod in it. So it'll be a little bit longer before I can actually get good video instead of just holding this phone and walking around. I've already got the sending unit unplugged. The fuel pump is actually like in this area right here, I think, so I got to drop the tank. Coming onto the car here, there's two, I think there's 17mm bolts that hold the gas tank actually in, and then of course you have your gas lines up in there that you have to take loose, and possibly other things. I'm not exactly sure just yet. So my gas gauge said the car was empty, but obviously it was not. It's still draining. It's been draining for literally like probably 5 to 10 minutes and it's still going. So here's my current situation with the Supra. I got it jacked up. I got one of the straps for the gas tank off. The other one's loose. I just put it back on and keep it from falling under me while I was working on it. Got both gas lines off, but the line that actually bolts together is not wanting to come off. And this is where the problem is. This will not come off, and I've been trying for a while now. Hopefully it'll come off soon. When I sold this car, it was completely spotless on the bottom, and both people that had it after me completely covered the bottom in dirt. I guess they lived on a dirt road or something. I forgot to film what the gas tank looked like before, but this is it after I sprayed some bed liner on it. Looking like brand new. Got the bolts out. I'm gonna try and get this fuel pump out now. Just kind of twist it around, see what the natural way of it coming out is gonna be. It looks like it's trying to be difficult, of course. There we go. Wow, the filter is actually still in decent shape. But yeah, this is the old pump. It's been in there for over 30 years. Doesn't seem to be in really that bad a shape. So we'll come here and cut these two wires off and connect the new wiring pigtail to it and hopefully have a good working new pump. The new pump is now mounted in, got the filter on, got it sitting in there with the gas line holding it in. Still got to connect the pigtails, but that shouldn't be very difficult. Okay, coming out here, it's a couple days later. Coming out to the Supra, I got the gas tank in, and it actually runs worse now with the Walbro than it did. Here's the tank, all nicely painted. The straps look a little rough, and it's got a little dirt smudges on it, but it does look better than the overspray it had. Okay, here's how it runs. I just started it up like literally 5 seconds ago. I'll show you the AFR. It's it's off. It's 9.7 or so, which is too rich. You can't really see it on the video, but as you can see, it's blowing unburnt fuel out on the concrete, smoking black. Kind of see it now, and I don't know. I researched it and asked some questions on Facebook, and people are saying that it's probably the mass airflow sensor because I cleaned it and didn't realize you weren't supposed to clean Lexus mass airflow sensors even with mass airflow cleaner. So they said I probably messed it up. So what I'm gonna do is just wait on my new one to come in. I ordered it Saturday. Today is Monday, so it should be here towards the middle of the week. I also have two engine codes, a code 31 and a 51. The 31 being the mass airflow sensor code, and 51 I believe is the throttle position sensor. So both of that would lead me to believe that that's the reason why my car barely idles and won't return back from a rev. For the purpose of knowing, I'm going to unplug this mass airflow sensor and see if it runs any better without it. It's running pretty much the same. I would probably think that would mean it would be the mass airflow sensor, hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm going to go ahead and wash the Supra here. I didn't have any of my good soap, so I'm going to have to use some Dollar General soap. I'm sure it's about the same. And here's my bucket, just going to put it together and wash it up.